Hello. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy activity that you can use for current news. Say for example you find a news article first thing in the morning and you want to use it in class at 9 a.m. You can set this up in less than 5 minutes and be able to use it with the class at the start of the lesson. So what I have here is Smart Notebook 11. You can do the same process for Smart Notebook 10, and then you can use this on your smart board in the classroom. So what I've done is I've found a CBC article that I want to use. I'm going to use the article, Notepad, and the Smart Notebook to create an activity I can use in the classroom. So I'm going to open up the CBC article that I found online. I thought this was an appropriate article. It's about a smart suitcase, and we're going to use it on our smart board. Now I'm not too worried about the headline or the picture. For my purposes, I want the article itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight just a few paragraphs. I'm going to highlight 3. You can highlight as many as you want. I've done this by using the left click and dragging down to highlight the text. Now I'm going to do a right click on the text and I'm going to choose copy. You can do this with your keyboard as well, but I wanted you to see the words as we go. So I click copy. Now what I have is I have a notepad that's ready to go. I like to use Notepad for this because there are links within this article and the notepad will clean them out, leaving me only text. So I'll open up my notepad, I'm going to do another right click, and I'm going to select paste. Now I've got these 3 paragraphs of the article in the notepad. I'm going to highlight them again. The hyperlinks will be gone now. Do a right click, and I'm going to choose copy. I could also choose cut, but you never know, we might want this again. Now I'm going to minimize my notepad, I'm going to minimize my article, and I'm going to come to my notepad. I'm going to do another right click, and I'm going to select paste. And now I have those 3 paragraphs nicely spaced on the Smart Notebook. What I want now is I want to lock this in place so that it doesn't move when the students are touching the screen. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to choose the drop down box, and I'm going to select locking. Here I'll select lock in place, and now this text is here. I can write on it, I can highlight it, and it won't move around if anyone bumps the screen. I can also erase, and this text will remain. Now what you can do is a variety of different things. You can use the highlighters, choose pens, select pen types, and then highlighter. And you can do things like tell the class you're going to ask them a few comprehension questions, and that the first student who can reach out and touch the answer on the screen will win or get to sit down, or whatever it is that you want to do. I like to gather the class around. I find that the fastest students get the first ones. This is good modeling for the others. They sit down and everyone gets a chance. I read the text, either from the beginning or in the middle, wherever I want to look. I ask a comprehension question. For example, which company is putting out the smart suitcase? Some students might go to Bag2Go, but that's actually the name of the product. The correct response would be Airbus. So the first student who jumps out and touches the screen or highlights the word, if they found the right answer, you can ask them to sit down, congratulate them, give them some positive reinforcement, and continue the activity. It's a lot of fun, the competition can build, and the students seem to enjoy it. Now when you're finished, you can choose the eraser, and you can erase the highlights that are on the page. Another thing that you can do with this is you can have the students use the highlighters to find function and content words. So they could have perhaps the yellow highlighter for the function words, may, okay, to, this type of thing, and then perhaps using the green for the content words, air passengers, right, baggage. You can take this to any direction you want to go with it. It works quite well. The students are up there, they're working together. You can have them work individually in partners or even in teams. I find the whole class is a lot of fun. Everyone gets involved and they get a chance to find some different answers as they go. Excellent activity. And now I'd like to show you a little add-on that we could do for this. At the same time as I was reading the article, which I'll open again here, I saw that down below there was a link to a video demonstration of how this Bag2Go works. I'm going to click on this link, it's going to open up the video for me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the link from the video and I'm going to insert it at the bottom of the page, so that when we're finished with the activity, either the whole article or just part of it, I can show the class the video quite easily from the smartboard. Here comes the video now. I'm going to highlight the link at the top of the video. Do a right click. I'm going to select copy. Now I have the link for the video. The video is just a few minutes long, and it might be appropriate to watch it in class. I'm going to close this now. Minimize my article. Come back to the smart screen. Now notice I still have the highlighter on, so I'm going to choose the select icon to return to my pointer. I'm going to move down the page just a little bit, and down here at the bottom I'm going to do another right click. I'm going to select paste, and I can click and drag this, place it where I want it to be. Again, with the drop down, I can choose locking, lock it in place. And now in the classroom, once we're finished with the article, whatever we want to do with it, I can come down here, simply click on this, and it will bring up the video for me. There we go. So, a quick and easy activity. You can use current news on the day that it's published. I hope you've enjoyed the video and that you find it useful.